What's up guys, it's Pride and this is going to be the second basketball video on my channel. I will be doing more of these in the future, so if you enjoy the video, please leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you're new, subscribe. But let's just get to the video. The Eastern Conference is usually more on the bland side, of the two for the past decade. But the NBA this year, I think, is going to be the most unpredictable year for the East maybe than it's ever been. It's looking better than the West, I think, to me. But yeah, in this video I'm going to give my 1 through 8 seed predictions, and if we get enough support on this video, I'll do my finals predictions, well, my playoff brackets. But first, we're going with the 8 seed, and I'm picking the Miami Heat. Even though the Hornets and the Magic are playing pretty decent during this stretch, their talent just doesn't match Miami's talents, I think. I mean, yeah, they have Aaron Gordon, Vucevic, but they just, to me, they just don't have enough people. I just don't think so. I know Miami, they're really going to have a tough schedule, but the Magic, they've been losing to pretty bad teams. The Heat, they have to play the Raptors, the Pistons, the Bucks, the Thunder, and the Spurs. But, Miami's my favorite team, so I watch their games the most out of anybody. For some reason, we play the better teams better than, like the Hawks. We 1-3 against the Hawks this year, I think. But yeah, Josh Richardson having a career year, averaging about 17 points. Goran Dragic, he's been hurt, but his help will push the Heat where they need to go. And Hassan Whiteside, when he wants to, he can play. So I think they alone will help Miami secure the 8 seed. Next, we have the 7th seed, and I'm picking the Detroit Pistons. Right now, they're the 6th seed, but I just don't see them keeping this up. We've seen this every year. They play really good together, and then they fall apart towards the end of the year. Their play just drops, and they become inconsistent. But their decision of, getting rid of Reggie Bullock and getting Wayne Ellington has, kind of helped them a little, but they're still the 6th seed right now, and I think they're going to be the 7th, like I said. But yeah, Blake Griffin is once again playing at an all-star level, which is, really good. And we all know what Drummond brings to the table. And next, the 6th seed, I'm picking the Brooklyn Nets. I think we can all agree that we didn't expect anything out of Brooklyn this year. Personally, I thought it would be next year that they would be good. I thought D'Angelo would develop more, Jared Allen, but the main reason is because this will be the first year that Boston didn't have their pick. But D'Angelo Russell just brought this team to the light, and it's not just him alone. Spencer Dinwiddie earned that contract. He's playing good. Carroll's playing good. Karis LeVert's playing good. Joe Harris, pure sharpshooter. That Kuroks, that great rookie. It's just too much to name on the Nets of how good they're playing this season. And the 5th seed in the East, I'm going to give to the Indiana Pacers. They are currently the 3rd seed, and I have a lot of respect for them, for doing what they're doing without Oladipo and Sabonis, but their remaining schedule is very hard. Whenever I see them play like really good teams without Oladipo and Sabonis, they've been losing. Like, yeah, they play good against, decent teams. Let's say maybe the Magic. Yeah, the Magic, or maybe the Pels or the Heat. Yeah, they'll do good against the Heat, but if they play a good team like the Sixers or something, they've been getting beat. Yeah, they have to play the Warriors, the Nuggets, the Thunder, the Celtics, the Trailblazers, and not to mention they got crushed by the Bucks last night. I mean, I know they're the 1st seed, but They barely beat the Chicago Bulls. I know the Bulls lately been playing good, but this just proves that they need Oladipo and Sabonis, to keep their spot. And fourth, I'm putting the Boston Celtics because, well, I mean, they're just not clicking right now. You see all the problems they're having with Kyrie, Tatum, the young guys with Kyrie. Yeah, they killed the Warriors the other night, but lately, the Warriors just haven't really been themselves. Some games they haven't had Clay. They didn't have Durant a game. They're just, trying to figure out how to get Boogie in the lineup. Boogie's been playing well, but they haven't been at full force. When the playoffs come, the Warriors will be fine. But the Celtics just don't know what to do. They can't play with each other, really. I know Gordon Hayward went off a few games this year, but to me, he's just a problem. Him coming off this injury this season, I didn't think he would be able to. Maybe next year he'll be better, but I just don't see it. They have to play the Kings, the Nuggets, the Clippers, and the Sixers. And they got to play the Heat twice, and then the Spurs. The Celtics are going to have a tough road, and I just don't see them, being too good in playoffs. All right, for the third seed, I'm taking the 76ers. The Sixers haven't been playing, great as of late, even with the addition of Tobias Harris, but their best player has been out. I know with the squad they have currently, it wouldn't really matter, but it really does. Embiid, in my opinion, is the second best defensive big besides, Rudy Gobert. And they have a really good backup center in Boban Marjanovic, but he's hurt as well. So when they played the Warriors, they played Mike Scott at center. Watching him play against DeMarcus Cousins was just, well, it was entertaining at sometimes because, Boogie would just kill Scott in the post, and then Scott would, outrun him, do some dribble moves, and, hit step backs on him. But Boogie was winning because, he's going to have a better chance 2 feet away from the goal while Scott shoots from 18, 20 feet every time. But yeah, they noticed that Scott couldn't, play center, so they started playing Amir Johnson at center. But come on. No. They need Boban and Embiid to be what they are capable of. Their roster is really deep, though, Besides the big four, they have Redick, Mike Scott, Jonah Bolden. I don't know if you guys watch Sixers games, but he is a hidden gem with his energy, his hustle, and he can shoot. Mostly all big men this day and age, if you can shoot, you're going to be a big help. They have James Ennis now, TJ McConnell, Jonathan Simmons. Like I said earlier, they have Boban. They will be back soon, I believe. I'm pretty sure Embiid will be back soon and Boban. Alright, second seed, I've got the Toronto Raptors. So that means I'm going to have the Bucks first. The Raptors are playing very good basketball, but at the end of the day, the Bucks are just playing better. I watched both of them, pretty evenly. But I don't really have anything to say about the Bucks other than, they're just amazing. And they're making moves, just like the Raptors are making moves. They traded for Nikola Mirotic, they signed Paul Gasol, and the Raptors signed Jeremy Lin, and they traded for Marc Gasol. The East is looking to win a championship. Ever since LeBron left, everybody's just been going crazy. The East this year is looking insane, but yeah. I'm thinking the East is no longer weaker than the Western Conference. You guys tell me in the comments what you think. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm out. Peace.